Good morning, students. This picture shows us the glands which are present in the human body. So these glands help in the regulation of the functioning of the human body. Understood? So here these glands help in the functioning of the human body. Here the picture is given. No, that picture shows some glands. Understood? So these glands help in the regulation of the functioning of the human body. Understood? And by releasing some hormones or chemicals directly into the blood. By releasing some chemicals or hormones directly into the blood. Understood? So here these glands are called as endocrine glands. What they are called as? Endocrine glands. The endocrine glands do not have specialized ducts. They do not have specialized ducts in the body. So they release directly into the blood. So that's why they are called as ductless glands. That's why they are called as ductless glands. These glands are called as endocrine glands. They do not have specialized ducts. So that's why they are called as ductless glands. Understood? So here the secretions of the glands, are known as hormones. The secretion of the glands which are given in the picture are called as hormones, which are directly released into the blood. The secretions which are coming from the chemicals which are releasing from the glands are called as hormones. Understood? So they directly release into the blood. The endocrine hormones perform several functions. The endocrine glands perform specialized functions in the body like control of the sugar levels and fat levels in the body, and also control water levels in the body. The endocrine glands release some hormones. These hormones means endocrine hormones perform several functions in the human body like control the sugar levels and salt levels in the blood, and also controls the water levels in the human body. Understood? Next, the development of the reproductive system in male and female. Development of the what? Reproductive system. Physical stages during adolescence. Already we had learned physical changes during adolescence. Next, starting of menses in female. Next, pregnancy and menopause, etc. are largely under control of these hormones. Next, in male also, the physical changes and the growth of beard, mustache, next under armpit hair, next hair on the chest, reproductive organs growth. These are changes takes place in male. The male hormone is testosterone and the female hormone is estrogen. Male hormone is testosterone, female hormone is estrogen. So like this, some changes takes place during adolescence by releasing endocrine hormones into the blood. They do not have ducts. That's why they are called as ductless glands. They do not have ducts. That's why they are called as ductless glands. In this book, you have given one table. In your textbook, one table is given in page number 80. So here we have given the table. In this table, first one is gland, next hormone, next effect. gland hormone effect. First open the textbook and see the table gland hormone effect. So first one is serial number 1. First one is gland. First gland is testis in male. Testis in male. Hormone is testosterone. Hormone is testosterone. The effect of this hormone is releasing of sperm, secondary sexual changes in male. Releasing of sperm and secondary sexual changes in male. What are the secondary sexual changes? Growth of beard, mustache, growth of hair under armpit and in genital region and on the chest are the secondary sexual characters. And next the Adam's apple in male. Next one is ovaries. Second one is ovaries in female. Ovaries is in female and the releasing hormones are estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. Effects. What are the effects by these hormones releasing into the blood? Releasing of ovum, menstruation, embryo implantation, secondary sexual characters in female. Releasing of ovum, menstruation, embryo implantation, next secondary sexual characters in female. What are the secondary sexual characters? Growth of chest, next hair growth in the armpit and in genital region. These are the changes, secondary sexual characters. Next, pituitary gland. Third one is pituitary gland. This pituitary gland is present in both male and female. So here hormones are pituitary hormones like growth hormone. How you are growing? With this growth hormone. Next, here brings about the general growth. So growth hormone releases into the blood. So brings about this hormone brings about general growth. Understood? And stimulates other endocrine glands Next one is follicle stimulating hormone. Next one is follicle stimulating hormone called as FSH. Follicle stimulating hormone called as FSH. FSH directs follicles for formation of ova or eggs. This FSH or follicle stimulating hormone releases into the blood and it helps in the formation of egg or ova in the fallopian tubes of the female reproductive system. While in males directs testosterone and stimulates sperm sacs to produce sperm. And in male it helps in directs testosterone hormone to stimulate sperm, to stimulate sperm and sperm sacs to produce sperm. Sperm sacs takes place and the sperm also releasing takes place in this age. During adolescence age. Next one is luteinizing hormone. Next one is luteinizing hormone called as LH. Called as luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone causes the egg to burst out from the follicle and flow into the fallopian tube. Whenever the egg didn't fertilize at that time, the egg burst out from the follicles of the female reproductive system and flow into the fallopian tubes. This is called as menstruation. Luteinizing hormone helps in menstruation. Next one is adrenal gland. Fourth one, the hormone is adrenaline. Controls emotions in the human body. Where the adrenal glands are present, they are present on the kidneys. The adrenal glands are two glands are there. Both kidneys have adrenal glands. Each kidney, on the top of the kidney, adrenal gland is present. This controls the emotions. So that's why the hormone is called as flight or fight hormone. Adrenal hormone is called, adrenaline hormone is called as flight or fight hormone. This is called as flight or fight hormone. Next, what is the next topic? Adolescence and health. Adolescence and health. During this adolescence, you have to be healthy. You have to be healthy. That means you are in adolescence age. You have to take balanced diet. You have to do regular exercise, and you have to take nutritive food. And compulsory you have to take rotis, chapatis, and rice. Next, some fruits, vegetables, leafy vegetables, milk. Next, you have to eat egg compulsory. Next, you have to take curd. Everything you have to take balanced diet, and you have to maintain your diet. That is also very important. Dal also compulsory. You have to take different types of wheat, jowar, and next ragi, rice. These all you have to take. Different type of cereals contain different type of vitamins and proteins. So that's why you have to take all types of cereals and dal. Next, you have to intake milk. Next, fruits, vegetables, leafy vegetables, curd, all you have to intake. So that can keep your body healthy, and it gives you perfect nutrition. And if you do perfect regular exercise, that gives you perfect body. This is very important. Next, cleanliness. Personal cleanliness also very important. Personal cleanliness is also very important. At the time of eating, you have to wash your hands thoroughly, and I think you have to clean your body twice a day, otherwise at least once a day compulsory, and wear clean clothes. Wear clean clothes. And next, you have to change your dress after playing. If you play, then you have to, after the play, you have to clean your body, and next you have to change the dress before going to bed. These are the personal cleanliness. Especially girls have to take personal cleanliness. Next, physical exercise. Physical exercise also very important. Walking and playing in fresh air keeps the body fit and healthy. Playing in open air and walking in open air keeps and the body fit and healthy. All young boys and girls should take a walk or exercise or play. Outdoor games are very important. Next, you have to watch some TV programs which shows this type of adolescence age topics. Tobacco, cigar, kaini, gutka damages the internal organs of the body. The number of addicted people at the age of below 15 is now 57.57 lakhs. Almost all 68% of the people below 15 years are addicted to the tobacco, cigar, and kaini, gutka. So these are the bad habits. So you have to do not go near that type of boys and girls whenever they are consuming this type of things. You do not make friendship with that type of boys and girls. Understood? If young generation of this type of young generation is trapped into such conditions, such unhealthy conditions, unhealthy habits, so what is the position of our country? What will be the future of our country? What are its effects? You have to think, and what is the position of your family? So this you have to think, and you have to change yourself. Understood? So you have to be healthy, be good, and do good.